Good morning, everybody. Drink some hot cocoa. Hello there. Stephanie Garcia here with Money Evolution Enterprise and Mio Retail. Today is February 7th, 2017. And I'm just here to talk about some of the challenges I've been having as a reseller. Number one, so I hear all these other resellers on their videos talking about how they take pictures with their iPhone. So I went out and I purchased an iPhone, not the 7 or 6 Plus, just the 5, because I couldn't afford all that big stuff. Plus, I just didn't want to do it. It's just not my thing to go spend $600-$700 on a phone. And I use Metro PCS service, which is not one that has contracts and can give you a payment plan on a phone. So I went and purchased iPhone 5, $200, and I have to say it was money well spent. The iPhone is good. It takes really good pictures. I'm normally an Android fan, and I still love Androids. It's been a challenge learning the iOS system, I think it's called. But I'm learning it slowly. My number one challenge I have been having with the iPhone is storage space. So what do you know? I YouTubed how to free up some storage on your iPhone. And there are YouTubers who teach you how to do that. So if you are having that problem, go ahead and Google it and you'll come up with some solutions. Wow, that car. And so one of the things that I did, well, the number one is I saw a commercial on TV about Google Photos and putting it on your iPhone to free up some space. So that's the number one thing I did, and then I had a hard time syncing it and all that good stuff. I Googled that too and figured it out, how to make the app back up all your pictures to help free up some space. So now I just have to figure out how to free up space on my iCloud, because it's still saying that I have too much stuff on my iPhone. Excuse me, sorry. So I'm still battling that, and I've been deleting pictures now as I list because I just don't have space on my phone. The other challenge that I'm having is finding the time to list and picture. I go to school Monday through Thursday from about 6 p.m. to about 8 or later on Monday, Wednesdays. I'm there till 9, so I don't get home till 10. And I source on Fridays. And I also work full time, so I'm trying to find the time, and I do find it, but it's usually on weekends. So I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but on weekends my sales spike up to about 12 packages or more. But I have a feeling because I'm listing mainly on Fridays and Sundays or Mondays. I don't know. But now I've been trying to take pictures here's the plan. Take pictures on Tuesdays and Thursdays so that I can list at least 1 or 2 items throughout the week to keep me in that search of new listings and algorithm. I have been trying to do a lot more auctions to start off with because of my limit on listings. I have the basic store, and the basic store gives you 250 free fixed listings and 250 free auction listings. And before, I was only doing all fixed listings and running out of free listings, of course, really fast. So I've been doing a lot more auctions, and that seemed to make my sales go up. I think running a sale helps your sales go up also, but I haven't monitored it close enough to know that those sales help. But I do have a sale going on right now, and today is Monday, and I did sell 5 packages, but the sale is not even on those items that sold. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure it all out as I go. I wish I had more time to monitor my sales and see if these different things that I'm trying are making it spike up or not. But unfortunately, I just don't have the time, but I am making effort to put into the business to grow it. So I'm thinking of bringing my sister on to be a lister and pay her per listing, kind of like Lindy Glenn does. She's a YouTuber who talks about selling. Well, she's a reseller and a YouTuber who talks about reselling. And she has a lister that's paying 75 cents. Being that it's my sister, I'll probably pay her 75 cents because she really needs the money and needs the help, as long as she's being productive. I am a stickler on that. If she's not being productive, I won't have her list. I'll run myself to the ground before I let her be unproductive. That's just how I am. So I'm going to try to do that, and I'm going to move my office back to my house because that has been the other challenge I've been having. I moved stuff out of my house and into my rental and took one of those rooms as office so that I could have more space and storage capacity. But I'm finding it very hard to get the motivation after class to drive to that other house, sit there for a couple hours, and then drive home. Not to mention, I need to make time to study so that I'm not wasting money on college. So in the next couple weeks here, I'm going to move it back to my house, probably rent out that room so I could get my passive income back from that house and just keep on going with that. Excuse me. So yeah, challenges, not enough storage capacity on my iPhone. Maybe I have too many apps. Other challenge is finding the time. Even though I have it mapped out, things just don't go as planned sometimes, and it's really hard. Another challenge I've been having is finding the time to source, which also goes into finding the time, or finding the time to research mainly. Because I source on Fridays or Sundays or Saturdays, whenever I can on the weekends. I source. I probably pick up about between 40 and 60 items each time that I source. I want to pick up more than that, especially if I'm going to have my sister come on listing. And I don't want to buy things that are not going to make me any money. Like, I bought this shirt. I think I got it from the bins, so I didn't pay much, probably $1. But it ended up having a stain on the collar. It was a really nice shirt, but it had a highlighter stain on the collar. It was a Ralph Lauren collared polo shirt with long sleeves, white and blue. Really nice. Striped white and blue. It was really nice. Just had that little stain on the collar. So I just put it up for a 99-cent auction. At a 99-cent auction, even with them paying shipping of like $3.74, I was negative 50 cents or so. So although the 50 cents isn't a lot, but it does become a lot more if you're paying someone to list, and if you're doing it on a consistent basis, then your whole business is going to be at a loss. So I am a numbers person, so I do like to look very closely at the numbers, and so that's another challenge that I'm having, is that I love to look at the numbers so much, I just don't have the time, and I really would love to look at those numbers. So I got a spreadsheet from Lindy Glenn that she shared, and I'm using that as, and I'm updating that every time I ship out packages just to get an idea. And so I got that idea of that loss from her spreadsheet. Okay, I'm back. So I don't know where my video cut off. I will see when I edit it, but I was talking about the challenges I've been having,